Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Fallout 4 mod spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the 3 random terminals mod, which is being made by user Pra. And what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is, well, 3 new random terminals for you to build in your settlements. And I love this little mod as they are some pretty spectacular looking terminals. I really do like these things. We've got 2 very sci-fi looking terminals, and then one which is very much a slapped together Fallout apocalypse thing, and I love it most of all. Though quite frankly, they're all pretty darn neat little terminals to build. Now, as for how to get them, well, it's as easy as building any terminal. You just gotta go to any of your settlements, go into the workshop mode, head on over to power, then miscellaneous, where we then have the first of our new terminals, the jury-rigged TV terminal. Again, my favorite here, made with 2 rubber, 2 copper, 2 circuitry, and 4 aluminum. It's literally just a typewriter with a TV slapped on top. How can you not love it? Now, after that, we have the projector terminal, which is one of the 2 sci-fi ones, again, made with the same resources, 2 rubber, 2 copper, 2 circuitry, and 4 aluminum, and is a holographic screen, which has some problems, but we'll talk about that a bit in a moment. And then we have the Square Institute terminal, and this may be my second favorite of the 3 here. Again, 2 rubber, 2 copper, 2 circuitry, 4 aluminum, and yeah, it basically takes the standard Institute-looking terminal, but gives it a square screen rather than round, and that makes me happy. Now, these are all just some pretty nice things. They, of course, will require power, as with any terminal, but I really do like these being added in because, despite the fact that the normal sort of stereotypical square Fallout terminal I really like, I hate the ones we get to build in the settlement mode. The tiny little round screen is annoying, and I just don't like it. But having a couple of new ones here with the larger square screens that make a lot more sense is pretty great. And that's another reason why I really like this Square Institute terminal. Like with that tiny round one you can make in the settlements, I hate the normal Institute terminal with its just weird little round screen that distorts all the stuff on it. I don't like it. I much rather would have had all the Institute terminals be something like this. But now you can build your own Institute settlements with exactly that. Now, as for the projector terminal, it's a pretty cool little thing. I do like it. It's a keyboard with a holographic display. But the problem is, if you go to use it, yeah, if it's a bright background, like outside, you can't see the text. You can't see the text at all. That's why in the B-roll that I had of it, I actually turned so that the screen was facing towards that darker area. As if you don't have it in a dark room or you have it against like a white wall, it's not gonna be the most useful thing ever because it just kind of gets washed out, which, I mean, makes sense. It's a holographic screen. You're gonna want to be using it somewhere where you can get that contrast between the background and whatever typing is on the screen. But as for my favorite of the 3, as mentioned, is this jerry-rigged TV terminal. It is just great. It just feels like something that should be in Fallout. It is literally a typewriter with a TV strapped on top, and I do like that it has the please stand by thing on there. But of course, when you go in to use it, it does go into a normal terminal where you can load in any holotapes and be on your way. It's just a cool thing. Now, as for power connections, you can see on the projector terminal, it is on the right-hand side. On the jerry-rig terminal, it's on the left. And same with the power on the Square Institute terminal. They're going to be coming out of the right-hand side for you to plug it in. And, interestingly, I wasn't able to do it with the Square Institute terminal, but I could plug in the projector terminal into the jury-rig terminal, which worked out quite nicely because I was actually having some trouble attaching this to that with just this large screen here. So all in all, 3 lovely little terminals for you to build in your settlements depending on what aesthetic you're going for, Institute, sci-fi, or post-apocalypse. So if you'd like to have a look at this mod for yourself, which I'd certainly recommend you go and do, you can have a look at the link in the description as per usual. Well, that's going to be it for today, my friends. Hopefully you all have enjoyed and you do come back for the next, but until that time, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.